Tucked away in Colorado on the west side of Colorado Springs is a tiny unincorporated town that is becoming more and more popular. This city is so small, it's like less than 200 people according to the census, but the mountains give this place its ethos. It is the epitome of rugged beauty and has the majestic charm of the Rocky Mountains. If you're looking for true Colorado mountain living, you might want to consider Divide, Colorado. Here are 5 things to know about Divide, Colorado. Known for its rolling hills and dense forests, this underrated community is a real Colorado mountain town on the edge of Pike National Forest. With golden colors in the fall from the aspens and tall, dark evergreens year-round, I'm surprised not more people are flocking to Divide, Colorado. Divide is located off Highway 24, so once you pass Old Colorado City, Manitou Springs, and Woodland Park, you just keep traveling west like you're going towards Cripple Creek. So with this low population, it's definitely much quieter. Since there's not a ton of businesses in the area like a larger city, you get a nice dark sky so you can see all the stars at night, and it's quiet. Almost eerily quiet if you're not used to it, especially in the wintertime. I was out there at one point and I got this image of a buck at the base of the property I was listing. It was truly an amazing experience. There's not many options for school, so if you have kids, you'll be inside of the Woodland Park School District. There's consistent traffic, but nothing crazy with the lower population and the bigger space. With the average home price being just above $500,000, Divide is mostly single-family homes. You can get some decent-sized land with incredible views and privacy. Only 92 homes were sold through the Pikes Peak MLS last year. When people can't find what they want for an affordable price in Woodland Park, they tend to head over slightly more west into Divide, where the competition is not as fierce. Now, it is a little bit further than people would like, but you do get a little bit more affordability and options when you're out here further west. So I pulled a random property from Zillow to show you what you could possibly get for around $500K. Now, keep in mind that these properties may or may not come with a ton of acreage, so the price will fluctuate. The home may look nice on the inside, but the acreage could be small, like this one here. Another home could have a house that needs a lot of updating for a similar price, but maybe comes with a lot more land. Another example, I just sold this home in Divide on over 10 acres right near Pike National Forest. This home needs some work, but the land made it totally worth it. Also, for those of you who want to own a second property and you're coming from warmer weather, you're going to need to make sure that you have a plan for those freezing temperatures when you're not here to avoid those pipes bursting. Let's talk a little bit about the proximity. Now, Divide is in Teller County. There's not much to do in town, but it's close to all the cool and fun things. So you have casinos to the west in Cripple Creek. There's Mueller State Park, known for its trails and wildlife, over 5,000 acres of land for camping, hunting, fishing, boating, horseback riding, and tons more. And the Fluorescent Fossil Beds National Monument, which offers a glimpse into the ancient ecosystems through well-preserved fossils, is close by. But Divide is just 40 minutes from Colorado Springs, so you're close to city stuff when you need it. You're not too far from all of the things that you're going to need, things to do, shopping, all that good stuff. Now let's talk about animals. We all know that Colorado country is full of wildlife. If you are planning to have your own animals, make sure you visit the county website for details on land restrictions, how many animals you can have per acre, and what animals are actually allowed. You may also need a different type of well depending on the water you'll need to provide for those animals. Remember, just because there's no HOA doesn't mean it's a free-for-all. You still have to abide by Teller County regulations. So as I mentioned earlier, Divide has a modest population of less than 200 people. That's how small it is. You don't really see many people out unless you're shopping or driving. Or if you're tree cutting during Christmas time, honestly, I was pretty surprised about how many people were out there chopping down trees at Pike National Forest. Now, as far as shopping goes, with Divide being such a small town, there's really not a ton of shopping. You have convenience stores and a handful of restaurants. McGinty's is a pretty good place to check out as far as restaurants go. There's a car wash nearby, some shops here and there, but it's mostly mountains, trees, and glorious views. If you want more shopping, you can head to Woodland Park. They've got more shops. They've got the Walmart, Starbucks, and Safeway and things like that, and that's just about 15 minutes back east. to get more of those options. The most important thing to know about living in Divide, Colorado is that it's not a free for all. Just because you have all this land doesn't mean you can do whatever you want with it. A common thing people think is that when they buy land in Divide that there's no restrictions. For example, you would think that you could buy land and live in an RV or build your own cabin, maybe have a tent and a nice fire like you're camping. These living situations are likely not allowed, or they'll have a restriction on the length of time. You might not be able to live in an RV on your property, might be something that's a little bit more temporary, but eventually you'll have to build some type of structure to be able to live on it. So if you're looking for something a little bit busier, check out Woodland Park. I've got a video about that, and that's popping up next on the screen. You should watch it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you ever need help buying or selling real estate in the Colorado area, feel free to give me a shout. I'll be happy to help you.